The Michael movie trailer. The Michael Jackson movie that's directed by Antoine Fuqua and producers John Branca, Graham King, and John McKay. Jackson's American Dream. That was groundbreaking. That's still a classic to this day, but it didn't take too long after watching that movie to be, Michael needs another movie because there was so much that Michael Jackson has accomplished in his life. And there's so much that he has done and he has affected so many people across the world. For him to get this movie finally, people were wondering if the movie was actually going to come out. I knew they were just trying to land this the right way because with a figure like Michael Jackson, you have to land this the right way. How do you tell the story of Michael Jackson? How do you do that visually to be able to satisfy everybody where it's just undeniable? And from the first trailer, it's undeniable. I think they did a really good job of bringing this together in totality. When it starts out, you see him in the studio with Quincy Jones, and then they're flashing through different time periods of Michael's life, and they're giving us what we want to see. We want to see Thriller. We want to see the bad era. We want to see the dangerous era. We want to see the Billie Jean era. Like, we want to see him on tour. We want to see the effectiveness of the crowd. And I think they did all that in one trailer. And then when you get to one of the final scenes of Jafar, who's playing Michael, sounding just like Michael Jackson. Sounding just like Michael Jackson when he responded to Quincy Jones. And this movie is, I think, going to break records, is going to set the tone. I don't know what type of biopic movie you make after a Michael Jackson movie. Everybody respects what Michael Jackson brought to this creative space and just music. The Michael Jackson sound, the music, the way he performed, the way he danced, the way he carried himself. Let me know what y'all think about this Michael movie, man. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I can go on. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be my last time talking about it because I know that was only just the first trailer. That was the first trailer. There was some numbers that I seen that came out. It was over like 116 million views within the first 24 hours of this trailer dropping. I'm glad that Michael Jackson's life can be highlighted and celebrated if at least one more good time. They broke this movie into 2 movies based off of the time frame because you can't miss certain things. You want it to be young Michael Jackson, and then you want it to be later in Michael Jackson. I'm glad that he's able to get, his flowers again and somebody that's magnificent like him and that, contributed everything he contributed. It's like, why not have this just be an all-in-one, inclusive, as far as quality and expectations movie? It's top tier. Shout out to the whole Michael movie crew, everybody that was involved with bringing this together. It's fire. It's fire, and I look forward to it. You already know it's a lifestyle.